what's up? What will she rant about today? I want to know. Okay, first of all, I'm not that negative. I only rant when you guys put me in a conversation where I have to. Wait. Okay. Men suck, don't they? Okay, what did I miss? What's light in the back? First of all, hello. The light in the back, I think, was a double-headed sunset lamp, but mine didn't come with double-headed sunset. It came with sunset and water. Then so views on is the balding arc here? Am I balding yet? Honestly, I'm down to just like shave it all off. How was your day? How's your day been? How has my day been? I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I went to the gym, which is absolutely insane. The past 2 days, I kept waking up at 6 a.m. going to the gym. Shows your nails. They're not done. Ooh. They're just like basic. Don't come in my chat asking for my nails when they're not done. Try turning the base of the light bulb. I have one exactly like that. It worked. Shut up, really? I will do later. I don't want to stand up right now because Bruno Mars dropped his album. You should listen to it. Okay. Chat, if I die, will the angels in heaven look like this? Will the angels in heaven be Asian? Good question. Theoretically, I assume they probably will be blonde. Because whenever you see like angels being shown, like baby angels, they're all blonde. You know, Naruto, One Piece. One Piece. How are you guys? I have my tea. And my dad's merch. For those who don't know, my dad used to be a streamer. And during the short time he was streaming, he had merch, as you can see. He was more serious than I was. Have you ever been blonde? Multiple times. I'm still recovering from the blonde face. They're gonna look like those babies from older paintings. Exactly, a little chubby. When's these sparse? Attack on Titan or Berserk? Attack on Titan clears. Your dad sounds like a cool dude. He's pretty chill. He's pretty cool, dude. What did your dad stream? He primarily streamed League of Legends and karaoke. You guys matched the cup art. Leona. There's blonde pics on Instagram still, that's true. So you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the board. Oh, you Skyrim reference. I didn't get it, sorry. Why did he stop? I think life just got too busy, to be honest. Does your dad who gave you the balls thing right? Ball thing? Hi guys. Age, I am 25. I'm turning 26 this year. Have you ever do streamed with him? I streamed with my dad before. We did like a League of Legends competition with his community and my community. And he and I were playing support against each other because he's a main support, I'm a main support, and I actually annihilated him. He looked really relaxed today. Do you want to know why? First of all, I've been getting 8 hours of sleep every single day. I've been going to the gym. I've been taking 8 to 10 different supplements, and I hate to say, but it helps. I have absolutely no reason not to feel good. Rip that, yeah. On him. No smoking too. Yeah, no smoking. Although I had a funeral this week, I smoked there. Apart from that, I've been only smoking vape, but not everyday vape. Yesterday I ordered sugar-free lollipops because I feel like the main reason why I vape and smoke because I need something in my mouth to distract. I heard it, but you know what I mean. Like I need something to like fiddle with. Like I looked online and they say that you have to use toothpicks or you can use cinnamon sticks, but I cannot really walk around with a cinnamon stick. Yeah, oral fixation. So I'm gonna try lollipops. Sugar-free. I have contacts on, yeah. Have you tried nicotine toothpicks? I don't want anything nicotine-y. I want to try to like really like, but until then, the lollipops come tomorrow, so until then I have this. But as soon as they come tomorrow, I'm gonna throw these away, and I'm just like gonna suck lollipops all day long. So the DJing sleep schedule's over. What 2 days gonna be DJing? Because I'm gonna be next week in Vancouver, and I want to ruin my sleep schedule a little bit, so the transition from EU schedule to Vancouver is not too extreme. Try chewing gum. I tried, but I really hate it because I used to have TMJ. Oh, hi, Wayher. I'm good, and you? That sugar-free candy can cause some GI problem. Oh, everything is a problem. Even matcha. Timo lights in the back. I know they're Timo lights, but I fucking love them. I recently found out that matcha is directly connected to hair loss too. Like nothing is. Even chewing gum apparently causes trouble with like, how do you say, digestion. I love those lights too, yeah. I guess a little bit of Timo is fine. What's the matcha problem? I don't recall exactly what it was, but it does cause hair loss. It is a factor in it. But so is like smoking cigarettes. I feel like anything is causing hair loss nowadays. I don't know how I feel about these contacts. You'll be fine, Michael. Stop having... Okay. Matcha green tea? Yeah. The lights look like your house is in fire. I love it. Usually I have like the white light off and just like the orange light is super calming. Can you do vape tricks? No. I only vaped because of addiction. Do you see that light on? Yeah, too much of one thing is never good. Fair enough, but still, matcha? Matcha? Low down the camera a little bit? No. Is this worrisome? Depends. What's like your type? Wieso ganz Chat in Englisch? Ich habe keinen Bock auf Deutsch. Ich bin ehrlich, nichts gegen Deutschland. Ich bin Deutsch, ich komme aus Deutschland, ich bin hier geboren. Aber ich mag die deutsche Online-Community nicht so sehr. Und ich habe Angst, dass wenn ich zu viel auf Deutsch streame, dass ich dann nur die Deutschen habe. Das wäre Horror. Die Deutschen und die Österreicher und die Schweizer. I'm shaving my head this week. Miss Long Hair Day used to go. Why are you shaving it? You look fat. Thank you. Some people won't have that issue. Some. But cam higher, I can see the top of your head. Look, the top of my head is no one's concern. I didn't do my hair properly today. Would you ever do a Reezy cosplay? I'm not really a cosplayer, actually. Which is funny because I was 2 weeks ago in Thailand, and one of the waiters that worked in my hotel, he always looked at me every day, and I thought like maybe he wants to say something to me, but he didn't until the day I was leaving, and he asked me like, are you famous? And I was like, not really. And I was like, I think I know you. And I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh my god, what if he knows my streams? And then he said, I love your cosplays. I'm like, he's mistaking me for someone else. So I guess there's someone that looks exactly like me, but that's cosplays. I think there's many versions of JD in past and present that you can... Thank you. But yeah, so I went along with it. I was like, oh yeah, I cosplay. Maybe Emerald. I don't look like Emerald. I mean, she and I, we're also like white Asian, but I don't think we look alike. You always look up. Thank you. I saw the Teletubby. You're famous? Definitely he saw the Teletubby. Yeah. Okay. You know ball. I think my favorite cosplays I did on stream were definitely Pitbull or Vin Diesel. It's like 2 in 1. The Teletubby. You know, the green one is called Dipsy. But because I was drinking a lot, I called him Tipsy. So smart. And the other cosplay I did that was kind of fun. I did a lot of cyberpunk shit. So smart, thank you. Let's see the people. Oh shit, let's go. Hi James. It was the last stream before this. The last stream must have been last week actually. Cyberpunk cosplay on fire. It wasn't like a cyberpunk official cosplay. I just had blue short hair, so I kind of looked like it. Hello, James. You should look at cosplay Yeet. Yeet. I forgot what you looked. Did you wish Puka happy? Of course I did. How are you? I'm good. Really good. How about you? Dass du nicht so ganz auf dem Schirm hast, wie schön du bist, macht dich nochmal. Dankeschön, oh my god. Can't stick around, just wanted to wish you a good stream. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, I'm fine. How's life at the moment? Honestly, people be dying left and right in my life. So my uncle recently died, and that's why I went to the funeral this week. And on Saturday is the death anniversary of my grandma. So like this whole week technically is very depressing. But I think because people in my life die really easily lately, lately, like the past 5 years, I stopped being sad for too long. So I'm sad for like a day, and I try to like get over it because I'm kind of like in a mode where I already expect something to happen. So surprisingly, I'm like pretty okay. Are dying easily? Yeah, because here's the thing. Let me flex on you guys. I was very privileged because I grew up knowing all my great-grandparents. Every single one of them. I know the parents of my grandparents. I know the parents of my parents. I know so many people. I know so many aunties and uncles. I have a big family, and I got to just like be close to them all. Issue is with such a big family, and you know, them all being already old when I was born, is that from a very young age, I was confronted with death. Like the first person I found out was dying, I was 5 years old. And from the age of 5, they kept dying, you know? Like 8 grandparents. Yeah, I met all of my grandparents, great-grandparents. And it's just like part of it, I guess. Ich hab keinen Freund. Your hair looks amazing today. Thank you. Culture exchange is good too. What's that? What do you mean? Like, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's not sad because, again, I'm very privileged of being able to meet every one of them. But at the same time, yeah, death is just like gonna keep coming. It's also easier to accept when they're older. I don't know. You say that, but I feel like at the same time, not really. Not to seem insensitive, oh my god, it's gonna sound really bad, but out of all the deaths I've experienced in life, my dog is still the worst. I don't know why it is for those who have pets. I don't know if you can relate. Like everyone that died in my life, I love very dearly. Love my grandparents all. I mean my great-grandparents. But my dog dying, I never recovered from that. I guess they'll get teary-eyed. Doesn't get much better. No, I don't think so. How old were your parents when you were born? 17 and 19. And my grandparents had my grandparents had my mom when they were like 18, so everyone's like really young. When my dog passed away, no, legit, it's like so fucking bad. What's your ethnicity? I'm German, Vietnamese, Scottish. What are you? Witzig, dich zu sehen. Was geht? How far does your tongue reach? You can try first. You tell me. Thoughts on the political climate of the world right now is pretty ass. Ass and also not ass, because we used to have it way worse overall on the planet. Maybe not overall. Maybe not in Iran, for example. But like, you know, look pretty. Thank you. I grew up with my dog. She got. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Shit. No, my condolences, bro. That's awful. Gee, about the cat's eye drama. I did. Do you want to talk about it? What brand is your microwave? I don't have a microwave. I have an air fryer. What's bad about the place you stay? This place? Nothing. Mixed mega jumpy. Ich hoffe, du hast nicht mehr so schlimm. Na, ich chill. Aber danke. You're brave for getting another dog after. Yeah. Honestly, I think the reason I was able to get another dog is because I didn't get the same race. I don't think I can get ever like a Labrador ever again. Why you look Asian? I am Asian. Daniela's Vaters war. Schwöre, Bruder. Schwöre. What brand is your air fryer? I don't know. Thank you. Let's talk about it later, girlie. I mean, Cats, I watched the documentary. Back then, my favorite was Lexi. What a queen. Honestly, I understand why Manon is leaving. Cat's Eye is a girl group. I understand why she's leaving. Maybe it's just like the pressure. I'm slow. Bro, you're good. You're good. My breed is Gumi. She's a Chihuahua. Apparently pure breed. Will you watch the Pokemon presents tomorrow? You mean the anniversary stuff? Which part of Asia I don't understand German? Vietnamese. Vietnam. I don't understand the sentence. Because I'm speaking English. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for the 30th anniversary. I will. I actually will. I'm only 26, but every year time just seems to pass faster and faster. The first thing is seeing my loved ones grow old. Dude, I know. I was hanging out with my grandparents yesterday. We went to like a museum. You look at BG free character. Oh, thank you. Emma, you're tough. But yeah, I talked with my grandparents about it. So my grandparents talked about that they recently had to go to the police station and they experienced ageism, like racism, but like about age, where my grandparents got treated like old folks. So they went to the police trying to tell them that money got stolen from their bank account. And they were like, oh, maybe you forgot your password or maybe you misplaced this. And my grandparents are sitting there like sanely minded. My grandma has a tech job and shit. And she's just like, no, money got stolen. And they realized that they're getting old because they have gray and white hair. And I don't see them old either. I see my grandparents and to me, they look young. But then I think about the fact like, okay, they have gray hair now. They didn't used to have that. I guess they're getting older, but I just still don't see it. And to hear how they're being treated, like my grandma took the public bus and she's very fit. She drives bicycle, she hikes. And when she entered the bus, she doesn't even stumble or something. Like she walks very perfectly normal. Someone was making a seat open for her because she's like elderly. And I just listen to my grandparents talk about this stuff and just like, I don't see it. I just don't see it at all. It's like, are they old? I always grew up with my grandparents being mistaken for my parents. So I'm just like, is this really how old are your parents? Old, roughly? They're like mid-60s. Do you ever see yourself getting married and having a family? Truthfully, that's kind of the goal. I think that's what life is about for me personally. It's not the worst thing, but I get it. They are, but still I don't see it. Have you tried being kind? I try every day. What about you? Mid-60s isn't that old. That's what I'm saying. This girl so far on my league is depressing. Just be funny. And clean. It's really easy to get girls nowadays. My grandma's still going on strong. Fuck yeah, I love to hear that. When your dad retires before you can retire him. Maybe. Six girl. They're the same age as my parents and I don't see my parents as old either, but I think that, yeah, maybe. Mid-60 for grandparents is really young. I know. Warst du letztens im Weekend? Ich glaube, ich habe dich gesehen. Oh ja, war ich. Ich bin extra für Ninja Wave war das, nach Berlin gegangen. So ass. Nicht das Event an sich, aber mir ist aufgefallen, dass Ninja Wave und auch so Shibuya zum Beispiel in Frankfurt sind alles Kiddies, ne? Also ich gehe gerne noch aus, aber nie wieder sowas in der Art, weil ich habe mich echt zu alt gefühlt. Ich gehe da rein und jeder ist einfach gefühlt viel kleiner als ich. Und ich meine, wenn man Asiate ist, dann sieht man halt von Natur aus einfach ein bisschen jünger aus. Also es war schon echt... Ich habe mich wie beim Jutz gefühlt, so 16-Plus-Party. Aber die Musik war wirklich nice. I did say Ninja, yeah. There's like this club event in Germany called Ninja Wave and Shibuya. One is in Berlin, one is in Frankfurt. And I just talked about the fact that I don't see myself going out anymore because of that experience, because everyone's just like so young. yeah, didn't like it too much, truthfully. Gut, 42? Zu was würdest du eher gehen? Hip-Hop oder eher Techno? Problem ist, ich liebe Techno-Musik mehr als Hip-Hop, sondern feiern. Aber ich nehme keine Drogen mehr. Und ich bin ehrlich, Techno ohne Drogen macht für mich keinen Sinn. Klingt total toxisch, aber you're so smooth changing languages. I try. But sometimes because I switch languages too quickly, I end up having an accent either in English or in German. One is stronger than the other. It's kind of like, keine Drogen sind die besten Drogen. Ja, nein, würde ich jetzt nicht sagen, aber ich habe halt komplett aufgehört. Also Techno ohne Drogen ist wie Reggae ohne Weed. Ich schwöre. Guck mal, ich will jetzt nicht so ein richtigen Drogen-Advocate sein. Die sind schlecht, aber auch wiederum nicht, weil die sind geil. Aber ich persönlich, ich muss sagen, ich bin voraus damit. Ich hatte eine gute Phase, als ich Anfang 20 war. Brauche ich aber nicht mehr. MDMA geht so. Has most German people watched Dark? I watched Dark, and I think most people kind of watched it, but I don't know the ending of it. What's your favorite way to travel? Airplane? RV? What about you? Rauchst du auch nicht mehr? Ich mache gerade Vape, aber morgen bekomme ich Lollipops, die ohne Zucker sind, und dann versuche ich eigentlich komplett aufzuhören. Zu verheimlichen ist Quatsch, hört auf damit. Do you practice religion? I grew up somewhat Christian and Buddhistic, but if I had to choose, I would say I'm a healthy mix between agnostic and Buddhism. Drogen machen richtig Spaß, aber sind halt schon auch ein Scheiß für einen. Nicht unbedingt. Zum Beispiel guckst du die ganze Zeit nicht so toll. Weed macht dich ein bisschen blöd. Die anderen Sachen möchte ich erwähnen, aber ich muss sagen, zum Beispiel Molly fühlt sich einfach geil, wenn ich. If your lover went to jail for 40 years, how long would you wait for him before you moved on? How long would you wait if you had kids together? If my man is in jail for 40 years, I don't think that's my man anymore, because 40 years means he either murdered someone or, you know, did like atrocious crimes. If he did like a small crime, let's say tax evasion, for like, that's like 15 years, sure, I wait 15 years. 40 years, that is a criminal. He must have, absolutely not. That's like almost maximum sentence in many, many countries. No. But again, I think 15 years, for example, for tax evasion or shit like this, yeah, must have murdered some. Now, I know my numbers. Tax evasion is like 5 years, not depending on the number. Hi, what's up, Luke? What if he caught a body for you? For me, if my man is in jail because he caught a body for me, I'm loyal for life. I'm just gonna take the vibrator and just like zzz, that shit. Fuck no. If anything, I know for a fact I can live without sex, because the past 2 relationships I've been in, I didn't have sex. I even questioned if I'm asexual, and I realized, okay, actually it doesn't matter anymore. Who's my favorite alcoholic? Who's my favorite alcoholic? My favorite alcoholic? I don't know, Charlie Sheen? Me? I don't know. Bist du schon mal fremdgegangen? Nein. Relationship without sex is crazy, but I'm saying, that wasn't a relationship really. Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones? Okay, Game of Thrones has my heart, but on paper, Breaking Bad is way better. That sounds like bullshit, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it ended for a reason. Are you dating gay men? No, I just happened to, my last 2 relationships happened to be one guy just wasn't interested in sex, and the other one, because of stress, he lost his sex drive. So there was just like nothing. Breaking Bad was peak. And El Camino and Better Call Saul. Is that a friendship? Yeah, the first one was a friendship. I even told him like, hey, if we don't have boom shakalaka, it feels like we are roommates, and I don't want to lose my feelings for you. Like, I still respect you, I still like you, but I'm telling you, if you don't boom shakalaka me, I will lose feelings for you. And I gave him a heads up. And then I broke up with him, and I gave him a chance again. And then half a year later, I broke up with him again after giving him another warning because I told him like, hey, no boom shakalaka, my feelings are like poof. So I definitely did try. That being said, it wasn't like a toxic relationship, it wasn't like bad, but I did tell him like, hey, I don't see the point of being in a relationship if I don't feel any attraction to you, because if I'm done getting boom shakalaka, I'm just gonna go home. Why did he not boom shakalaka? Because boom shakalaka was just not in his horizon. Some people are just not really into sex, which is very valid. I'm someone who needs it for my partner. I don't need boom shakalaka in general, but I do need it for my partner. And if I don't get it from my partner, I don't think you're my partner. Do you know what I mean? Like, just not compatible in that sense at all. Say boom shakalaka in French. Les boom shakalaka. No ring, no boom shakalaka. Yeah, stuff like that. It's the most basic common need. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's definitely more important things. How I'd feel dating someone who didn't want to have boom shakalaka with me. Yeah. It was... My confidence back then was in the basement. Actually, if you want to be biblical, probably in hell. I felt so incredibly unattractive. This was like 2024. Oh, I felt really bad. Achso, dann, du warst zur Neujahrsparty in Berlin? Nein, war ich nicht. Ich war letzte Woche in Berlin. Do you name your sex toys? I don't have sex toys anymore. I threw them all out. I haven't used any sex toys since early December. When is the next stream of League? Don't try to ruin my vibe. Thank you. The last time I smashed? Ladies! What happened to hello? How are you? What was your message before this? Before this, Jay, being asexual is something I never thought I'd hear. And before that was hi mommy. Yeah. Was more a chat question. I mean, League misses you. Don't say that. I don't want to talk about it. I hope you're having a nice night. Thank you. I am so far. Hi girlie. Also, too much of self-pleasure is not good for our minds. Ja, warum hat sich unattractive gefühlt, weil mein Freund mich nicht flachsen wollte. Honestly, look, I don't watch porn. I used to read it. I don't read it anymore either. I don't self-pleasure. The only thing that gives me a kick right now is eating my probiotic gummies. I've been having lately a diet. I've been going to gym, I've been eating clean, I've been doing supplements, and the only treat I have is like woman gummies to have a healthy pussy. So every day, instead of like masturbating or watching porn, the only joy I have is like taking this gummy, knowing that my vagina is the epitome of health. It's like the only kick I have. That's like the only connection I have with my vagina. It sounds fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know. I don't do anything. Yeah. I thought these are for digestion. They are. Somewhat. There's specific probiotic gummies to have like a nicer flow. Look, I have a favorite topic right now. I've been taking so many supplements and I'm feeding for it. Okay, do you want to know my routine? No one said yes yet, but I will tell you. I wake up in the morning. I wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. The first thing I do on an empty stomach is I take iron. Then after taking my iron supplements, I drink a lot of water. Then I walk my dog. After walking my dog, I go to the gym. At the gym, just like do my thing, go back home. After the gym, I finally have breakfast. After breakfast, I can finally take my vitamin B12, my vitamin D, and my collagen. And after food, I combine it with artichoke supplement to help like flush it out. Then during the day I take fucking ashwagandha. And then I have another meal, and in between I take my probiotic gummies, have my another meal, like usually it's like dinner or something in between, and then I take peppermint supplement, which also helps with digestion. And then before bed, 1-2 hours before bed, I take magnesium. And you think I'm doing too much? I've never felt better. I've never felt better. I'm like one with myself. This can't be healthy. Yes, it is. It's incredible. Don't worry. I went to a doctor and he told me everything I'm lacking. He said I need so much iron. He said magnesium for better sleep. And vitamin B12 you always need. Like the most essential ones are iron, magnesium, vitamin B12, and I guess vitamin D. But everything else is like extra. Yeah. That's it. Do you use a green screen? No, it's just my room. Why did you take all-in-one vitamin pill? The reason why I don't recommend all-in-one vitamin pills is because you don't know what percentage of those pills are vitamin C, vitamin D. Like if you take those multi ones, maybe you take a pill and like 80% of it is like vitamin D. But then also if there's vitamin D, vitamin this, and this all in there, some vitamins cancel each other out. So what do you really get out of this? The way I could never stick to the routine. The only reason I stick to the routine is because I have too much to worry about. Bro, you need vitamin husband. Real. I only take fish oils. Oh my god, I wish I could take fish oils, but fish oils causes me to have heartburn. I don't know why. Welche Eigenschaften magst du am meisten von dir? Ich bin versatile. Ich kann mich eigentlich ziemlich gut überall anpassen. Wait, really? Yes. I don't know why, but fish oil gives me insane heartburn to the point where I feel like I'm dying. Looks like something's burning in there. That's true. Some omega-3 supplements are really bad for your health. Yeah, that's so strange. Lucky you can take it, but I can't take it. Bist du Virgo? Ich bin Gemini. I just ordered pills for... Oh. What? Did you have a complex makeup routine? Me? No. All I can cause heartburn. The light is like a double-headed sunset lamp. Do you like virgins? I mean, I don't think I... Like, as a friend? What do you think the meaning of life is? Traveling around the world, eating all the food you can, not being a picky eater and just generally eat what the fuck you can. Be a picky eater if you ate something you don't like. And yeah, find a partner, bone 24/7, have kids. Yeah, YOLO. New doors open behind you. It's okay. The ghost needs to go in and out. What about you? What do you think is like the meaning of life? So you're still in the eating phase. I mean, I have to eat. That's a primal way of living though. It's a happy life. Would you say about helps with sleep? I've been asleep for 3.5 hours. I take midday ashwagandha and then at night I take magnesium 2 hours before sleeping. That should help a lot. Anybody got a link for the light? Just go on Temu and type in like double-headed sunset lamp. Maybe life doesn't have a meaning, it's just what you make. To be honest, I don't really need a meaning in life because I already kind of made it. I'm kind of a meme. Do you know how many people use my face as a reaction meme on Discord, Twitter, Reddit? All because of Melt. Like, that's fucking epic. The amount of times I go on Twitter and I go through comments and suddenly there's like someone using my fuck face as a reaction. And when you go on Instagram, you type in e-girl, mommy's there. I'm saying mommy because one day is my kids gonna be degenerates online. I'm gonna go on Instagram typing in e-girl, and then they see their mom, and then they're gonna be reformed and no longer be degenerate, and they're gonna be good in school. Because what the fuck do they search up e-girl on the internet and then their mom pops up? Incredible. E-girl mommy is there. Exactly. Love that. If I was my kids, I'd be like, done. I always do on Insta. I know. You give meaning to your life. There's no universe or meaning of it. Yeah, well said. BBC Queen, leave me alone. E-girl better than F-girl. Do you have Hinge? Not sure if I saw you there. Nope, I don't have Hinge. I don't have any dating apps. You're my sister's good. Sister spiritual, not really. Your kids can share my blog. I usually find. Oh yeah, the small answer. I just handed in my resignation today, so. Oh, why did you quit your job? Should I say congratulations because you handed it in? Bist du oder hetero? Ich bin pansexuell. Ist auch rechts an der Lippe ein Muttermal? Ja. Das ist ein Muttermal. Fuck 8 dating apps. Actual love comes to you when you take care of yourself and progress. Wishful thinking. I think love only comes to you if you take care of yourself and make progress. If the progress means you're gonna have hella money, which opens your horizon to many options, or you're somewhat attractive. I feel like for not as attractive people, they have to put in a little extra work because the world is very superficial, which is not fair. What's the aurora looking lights behind you? It's a double-headed sunset lamp. Hello, keep my life? No, not true. Dating apps connected so many pairs, so I wouldn't. I mean, it's fine. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Can you make your tongue pointy if you stick it out? I can. When are you having kids? I want to have kids. Depends on my partner. Optimally, for me, I would like to have kids beginning of 30s, which is like 5 years. Optimally. But I don't know. What about you? What is your 2 favorite love language? Words of affirmation, physical touch, receive gifts, acts of service, or quality time? Well, there's 2 categories. For example, my main love language, the way I express love to others, is gifts. I like gifting people around me. It's like, I think, the #1 way I show. And the second way is words of affirmation. I really like for other people. What I like for myself is words of affirmation as well. And I think it's acts of service, actually. Yeah. Physical touch is nice, but I feel like it's not like #1. What about you? Would you marry someone much younger? Thank you. You're part Asian. I am. I feel like you're gonna be a boy mom. Oh my god, I low-key hope so. My auntie, she recently has a baby, and he's like a little boy, and he's so adorable. The money doesn't really create real connection though, but yeah, it probably finds the opportunities. It doesn't necessarily. I mean, what is genuine nowadays? Just because money's involved, it's not really genuine. Some people are with others because of like circumstances. That's like not really genuine either. It's really complicated. I think long distance relationship teach you a lot about your love language. Yeah, I only ever had long distance relationships. I only ever had long distance relationship. So to me, I learned to know that physical touch is not my #1. Obviously, when I see them in person, Avi, what I miss? You're also horny. What's the music playing? I dig it. It's just like melodic jazz. It's the straights in here that are horny. Okay, usually in Lucas' chat it's the gays. So you still smoke and have you tried weed? Honey, I started with weed. I started 13, 14 with weed, and then I kind of went to cigarettes. But I'm kind of done. So, well, yes, exactly, James, exactly. A homeless guy was caught at our company just walking around in his underwear. Five cops for one homeless guy? Talk about wasting resources. Would you stop smoking when you get kids? I already did. The only reason I recently smoked is because my uncle died and I needed some cigarettes. Right now... Oh, is that Samir? What's up, dude? How's the new place? It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. How are you doing? Aren't you meeting Luca, like, soon? You should come to Vancouver. I'm gonna be there, like, 3 weeks. Do you like UK Garage? I don't know I don't really know what to think about. But yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes. These I'm gonna toss tomorrow because tomorrow I'm gonna get a bunch of lollipops, sugar-free. They have fucking no money because I'm traveling so much. It's bad, and I'm getting a new place soon. First of all, congratulations on the new place. And bummer. Bummer about the money, dude. How do you deal with so much male attention? It's fine. Thanks. It was pretty chill, thank you. Where are you moving? Thanks for the prime. I started living in Paris. Oh, I haven't been living in Paris since like 2023. That's when I moved away. We love being broke at this point. Do it, look. I don't think you'll be a successful sim, truthfully. Or are you packing like that? How tall are you? I am 5'1". How tall are you? Thank you for the prime. And you look so gorgeous even after being alcoholic and smoking, vaping. Thank you. Thank you, I'm packing, thank God. Oh, God bless Samir. I'm so happy to hear that, bro. Fuck yeah. Lucky your girlfriend. I mean, she's your girlfriend. I can't tell if you were joking that you guys broke up because of your food or not. I'm still simping over your old smoking videos. Someone has to. No, we did for your breakup. Because of that? I thought you were joking. I mean, not super valid breakup reason, but it is because of that. Om je veel bist du geworden? 2 months. Nope, she wouldn't fucking stop complaining so much. Well, sometimes women complain. My chat is so horny tonight. I don't think they're that horny, to be honest. They used to be way worse. Way worse. Woman complains in nature. She did ate my food, and then the other stuff that made me kind of annoyed. I mean, honestly, even beyond her complaining, just the food thing I thought was major disrespectful. I understand that. Well, happy single life to you, brother. All women complains, okay. But women also bring a lot to the table, so I think it's okay that they complain a little bit. Start posting pics on Insta. I've been not feeling pretty. Thank you. Shout out to all the single folks. Oh. Yeah, women for girls, seriously. I tried once, didn't work out. If you think men and women are complicated, women and women are not much better. They really want you to post Insta. I think it's just one guy. Nothing wrong with them complaining, it's just that's what they do and it's fine. You fucking incels. Can you all women do is complain. Men start wars for less. Come on. What the fuck is going on? Women are so annoying, complaining, blah, 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 blah. Stop shooting each other. Like, come on, like, let's just, like, don't stereotype the genders. I don't do that to you. At least 30. Me? I'm getting there. I'm getting there real close. Holy shit, I know, right? What are you insecure about? Guys, I'm gonna time you out. Like, you guys gotta go. No more, whatever the language is. You got mods. I'm my mod. And I mean James, but he's more like decoration because he's just like really sweet. Yeah, but James is not like mod. He's just like here for the vibes. Do you think it's important to post your partner on social media? It depends on the partner, really. I never really posted my partners in the past. I did streams with them, and I would maybe do like a sneak peek of them, but I never really actively like posted them on my Instagram feed and like maybe tag them. Like, that's something though. I did that more on my private account. Me and Luca have very cute pictures. Oh, send me some. It's bad for business if you post them. Yeah, obvi, but I don't think business matters more than my partner. He's gay. Don't come with friend zone. Privacy, yeah. Do you feel like guys should be posting pictures of you together with them often? Me personally, I would like that, but I never had that. No. I fucking love Luca for it. It was my brother. Did you wish him a happy birthday today? Is there any way to take pictures of you? I don't really leave my house unless I travel. So, of course, at midnight his time. Me too! Ugh. We're so gay. Almost like James. Are you and the zombie dude IRL friends? No, we only know each other online, actually. James! Oh, hi, Rebel. If you have his mind, it doesn't matter what he enjoys. Do you speak Italian? Do you like it as a language? It is a pretty language. I just don't know any Italian. I totally know JD IRL. Boy? Okay, tell me. Your eyes signaling it's time to start family. My eyes? Did you see the Oshiga lineup this year? I did. I really want to go. I saw Oklu. Where'd you buy the contacts? All-ins. Vietnamese is a pretty language. You think? Are hairy man and ick or the opposite? I don't really care. I don't care about things like this. Why do you go to Canada so much? I wanted to live there one day. I'm not even kidding. The first time I went to Canada was 2024, and it was Toronto, which was alright. But then last year I went for the first time to Vancouver, and I've always tried to look for cities outside of Germany where I could potentially move to, and Vancouver really did it to me. Like, I remember last year I was just like hanging out at the pier alone, and it was just like perfect. I love it. And I also love Victoria. Everything's just like so beautiful. I know a lot of people talk shit about Vancouver because it's so expensive. I can do it. Of course, Vancouver of all people. Even before I met Luca, I was often in Vancouver. Last year, I was in Vancouver like 3-4 times, something like that. Like, I generally do love Vancouver. Vancouver is great, but the homelessness is fucked. Yeah, I've been to Vancouver. I love the place. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The architecture is just like all very clean, and I like how the air's so crisp and the food is amazing. And I have I have already a social circle in Vancouver because I have just like so many mutuals just happen to be there. I didn't eat so much food there, sadly. Why not? 3 days? You didn't eat for 3 days? I don't think there's a type of ethnicity wise. No, I don't. No, I don't. 3 days is enough to plenty. I've yet to go to Canada one day soon. It's really beautiful. Can you rise one eyebrow at a time? Kind of. Wie findest du Menschen? Ist ganz schön. Jay is cool, but I'm scared she gets angry. I wouldn't get angry at you if you would spell my name fucking right. What the fuck is that? Jadey. How the fuck do you fumble my name so hard? Brother. I've never seen this. I miss you playing instruments, me too. What do you think about Ramadan and Muslims? My opinion about a whole religious group? And, well, I guess they people. Fasting, go for it. It's giving Omar. I do want to play Overwatch, yeah. James, we should play Overwatch. It does rain a lot in Vancouver, but I actually don't mind it. Like, generally. You said you only do longest relationship. What was the longest and how did you make it work? 2 years was the longest and we just moved together. If I can play Overwatch with Jadey again, she was lagging. We can try again. Try again. Me, you, Lucas, and Miro should play. I asked Luca again yesterday. He's like, fuck no. He said, I quote, I like to win. He's like, me and James I can see. And then he got silent. Yeah. Yeah. Winning is for losers. No, I like to win too. I know, I've been saying. James, you and I were gonna play together. Fuck it. Fuck it. Samir, join too. I still have like the group chat. Let's go. Do you have tips for someone who wants to start streaming? The best way to start streaming is to just like really do it. Before I was a titty streamer, I was just a regular gamer streamer, and if you already play games and you have the setup to stream, might as well just like, you know, actually do it. Because let's say like this, every day you play games and you have funny moments with your friends. Those are moments that could be recorded and go viral. Then the bathroom pictures happen. Wish once. I'm down, let's do it. Add me to your chat? Okay, I will. I respect the self-awareness. Look, I've been streaming for almost an hour. My boobs haven't been in frame once, so I'm not like really traditional titty streamer. Because if this is like the POV, you don't really see the titty bitty. Am I really a titty streamer? Am I reformed? When did you become a titty streamer? I mean, the moment I had big boobies. Do you have a Discord server? I do. It's like linked in my Instagram bio. Former titty streamer. That's why I'm not paying Canada. You are just chatting streamer. Something like that, yeah. There's more like a face show. Thank you. How did you learn to move your eyebrows? I was born with it. I think the main reason why I became very expressive with my face and my eyebrows was Emilia Clarke, because I grew up with Game of Thrones, and I just saw like when she did like interviews, and I guess as a 11-year-old, 12-year-old, I was like inspired because I liked how charismatic her face is. Issue is, I'm not an Emilia Clarke, so if just my eyebrows move, it doesn't really have the same effect as her. So yeah, now they just move. That's weird. God bless the dinosaur that died to make the... Jesus. Watching Game of Thrones as an 11-year-old? Well, I watched it since it came out. So yeah. That was Riz, by the way. PSO. You really did that. Thank you. Love these lights effects, me too. Do you watch football? Only when it's relevant. Have you ever seen Spartacus? The animated series? Oh no, that was Odysseus. Oh, but you don't mean Spartacus from Lazy Town, right? Or is that Sportacus? I don't know. Are you going to the next trap hall? Probably, yeah. I don't know what Spartacus is. I think she meant gladiators. Ah! You meant gladiators? I did watch gladiators. I watched gladiators. I don't know. Also, like, do you watch Mob Psycho 100? I did, yeah. I thought you like Sportacus. I don't know. Did you watch Knights of the Seven Kingdoms? I don't remember. Probably I still need to eat your peach cobbler. James, when you say it, it sounds kind of like a naughty thing. Sorry, it's not. Are you still single? It's complicated. It's very complicated. Let's say it like this. On paper, I'm single, but I don't act single. Like, sure, I'm saying I'm single, but I'm not single at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because I'm single, I'm not approachable at all. And it's still very complicated. Too real? Thank you. Last summer is good. True. If you know, taps out. Yeah. Staying on someone's roster. If I was on someone's roster, I would shave my head. If I genuinely find that out. Actually, that happened to me before. Holy shit. Oh my god, wait. That was... Okay, lore. Let me tell you. That shit was crazy. There's this guy, and he and I, we know each other since we've been 16. So we basically grew up. Back then, I had a boyfriend when we met, so there was no interest. But my boyfriend back then was like very abusive. So at some point I broke up with him because, you know, he was like abusive, not mentally, but physically. And then this guy, you know, he and I, we were friends the whole time. And there was like an interest, but I felt like kind of forbidden because we started off when I still had a boyfriend. So none of us really like did a move until it happened. And then we just kind of like were entwined, but he kept giving mixed signals. So I didn't really try to like get to go close to him. And from the age of 16 till that's what, so from 2017 to 2023, it was like kind of like a situation. So in between those years, I was in a relationship, he was in a relationship, and every time I was single or he was single, we would just like kind of connect. And in 2023, after so many years, I felt like we kind of found like a good place to kind of like, you know, set footing. And I was trying to say, okay, we've been knowing each other for so long, we're going back and forth the whole time. Let's actually kind of try to maybe date. And we didn't really define anything, but the whole time I said, hey, if you have sex with someone else, make sure you don't have sex with me the same week because I'm terribly afraid of STDs. I trust you, so yeah, be mindful. And we, back then in 2023, would like, you know, meet every week. So I was like, okay, we meet every week. I assume it's just he and I in this, until I found out it's not the case. Back then I was like 23 and he was 24, and I found out that he put me on a fucking roster with a 19-year-old, 20-year-old. So I felt hella disrespected. Because first of all, he and I had history since we've been 16. So I was like, okay, there's like a mutual respect. And then I found out not only did he break this respect by putting my vagina's health at risk, he did it for a 19-year-old. That was like the only time I actively was encountered with being put on a roster, and I immediately just like ended it. I unfollowed him, I removed him, I no longer became friends with him. I was like done with him. I was like, fuck you. I mean, only have sex with one girl, is that what they want? I think, look, I'm not gonna shame hookup culture because I'm too old to shame anyone for their sexual behavior. Me personally, I can only be intimate with someone I have feelings for. And if I'm intimate with one person, There's no way I can entertain another person. I don't know how people nowadays do it, talking to multiple people. If that's their thing, I'm not judging it. Me personally, I can't. It's like, it's impossible. I can only be interested in one person. You're only 26. Yeah. Because sex doesn't mean the same to you. Yeah, to me, sex is soul tie. If I let someone put his wiener in me, that means I basically let them like fuse with my soul. That's not something I can do with anyone. Look, I was young before too. I was younger, and until the age of 21, no, until the age of 20, I had like hookups and like I had like sex with people that really weren't like meaningful connections. But it's been 5 years now since I lived this way, so I stand behind what I say. That being said, you guys can do what you want with like your sex. Me personally, I'm just like in your 30s, something like that. Yeah. What made you stop? What made me stop is honestly therapy. I went to therapy for my BPD and my depression, and while doing that, we also talked about my relationship with sex, because my relationship with sex is a little bit flawed, because when I was a child, I got taken sexually advantage of. So because of that, my view on sex was a little bit skewed. And when I went to therapy for like BPD and depression, my therapist also kind of went over my relationship with sex. And through that session, and also just like, I think growing up in general, I started to value my body more. And that's basically it. It's like nothing deeper, really. Yeah. People can have a little sex as a treat. They can do what they want. Me personally, I don't see sex as a treat. Sex is sacred. If I have sex with someone, that's only because I can see myself marrying them and all that stuff, because you know. Articulate? Very. Are you? BPD sucks, but therapy helps. Honestly, the thing that helped me the most with BPD was taking a bunch of Molly and growing up. Guys, you find the therapist so fat, comfortable being so open. Yeah, she was awesome. Shout out to therapy. How did you find the roster? She talked to me. She reached out to, like, the girl talked to me. Hi, Mel. We already name dropped you like 30 minutes ago. People be boom shakalaka and thinking, exactly. What if she lied? Oh no, she didn't. She had proof. So, has your desire to have sex changed? No. Not at all. It's just I have self-control. You guys were Eskimo sisters? Yeah. Ugh. Disgusting. So you never met me? What do you bring to the table, huh? I think it really is more about the intimacy than anything. No, I agree. I think, honestly, my last 2 relationships, like I said, we didn't have sex. And I think because of that, I also easily detached from them. Like after the relationships ended, I wasn't sad for a long time because the sexual aspect was not there. So there was like not really many opportunities to bond on a intimate level. Not to say it wasn't emotionally intimate, but it wasn't, you know. Have you added anything to your stomach tattoo? Not yet. I'm scared. I'm so scared it hurts. Okay, so did he have sex with you and her in the same week? A day before me. Hours before me. Like, yeah. Hours. Scared about what? My stomach tattoo. It really, really hurts. So if he had waited then, I live in East Germany, I live in the West. Unconsenting. I think honestly the worst part about this whole thing is not that he put me on a roster. It was my health. Because I told them from the beginning, if you have sex with someone else, that's fine. Just let me know. He risked my vagina's health to have some fun. That was like the thing that bugged me the most. It is nowadays very an uncomfortable topic to bring up sex health. For example, let's say you guys have a girlfriend or you hook up with someone, you don't ask them for their sexual and medical history, right? So for me to like say openly, hey, I'm tested, I'm clean, I hope you tested too, don't ruin my health, don't put someone else in between that could potentially give me something, and he still did that. It's like, the fuck is your problem? Yeah, has anyone ever asked you to prove that? Me prove my sexual health? No one ever asked me, but they don't have to, because every person in my life knows I go every 3 months to the woman doctor. Every 3 months I get a swipe. Every 3 months I get like a little it's like the most action from from like a foreign object I get. If your health not is makes sense, if your health not is makes sense to bring up medical records, yeah, it's good you are careful about that. More people should be. I mean, are you guys not scared about STDs? Like okay. Historically, my chat is very horny, so I assume you guys think about sex a lot. Don't you ever care or think about like the sexual aspect? Scared of getting STD? Like legit. I like to live on the edge. Brother, there's no edge if you die. My gay friend used to tell me all the time, careful, because yeah, condoms can break. How do people put so much trust in a piece of rubber? Like it's rubber. I guess the only reason why you would put so much trust in it is because you're just not packing and you just don't have really anything to fear about. But the people that be packing, how do you trust a piece of rubber? Going to pound down until you hit her walls inside? You really think there's not gonna be like some rubbish? Because it gets the job done? It's rubber! They break. What kind of teeth you have in your cooch? Look, I'm just saying in general. Most STDs are curable, but okay, let me hold your hand. Most STDs might be curable, but wouldn't it be so amazing to just like not catch the STD to begin with? It can be prevented if you just regularly get checked. But I'm aware of my demographic. I'm aware that the majority of my demographic in this chat are men, and men don't even go most of the time to the dentist unless someone tells them to. And there's like maybe 10% of men that voluntarily decide to regularly go to the dentist. So who am I to tell you guys you should regularly check if you have STDs? That's not me judging you. It's just like me being fully aware of who I'm speaking to. I'm just saying, for the view girlies in chat, get that shit done. Your whole mental health is connected to your vagina. Like, men have it easy. Either they're circumcised or non-circumcised. Women, our vaginas are like so versatile, and you just have to keep that shit up. What if she was completely clean? That's amazing. The kissing herpes? I know, yeah. I actually like the dentist. My last girlfriend's vagina smells like fish. Let me rephrase. Did her vagina smell like fish? Or was your dick so dirty that it threw off her pH balance? Like, if you nut in her and because you have a dirty ass dick and it just like, you know, completely ruined her vagina, that could be a different perspective. Like, maybe it did smell like fish, but also maybe you have really nasty fucking cum. I don't know. We never know. We never know. Who are the guys that message you on your OnlyFans? It's definitely not you. Yes, it is. What the fuck did I just tube into? Radioactive nut is crazy. Yeah, sometimes our dicks make them stink. I'm just saying. Does that is a huge red flag? Hell no. That's okay. Go to the next stream, I'm sure someone doesn't have. No, I don't have a boyfriend, but I'm not, like, I'm single, but I'm also not acting like I'm single, and it's complicated, and I'm definitely single, but I am not single, because I don't act like it, and I'm not available. But if someone would have to put a stamp on my face right now, it would say single, but so not. Anyway, it's not James, he's gay. Gay. Oh, yeah, I love Berlioz. Yeah. Are you going to TwitchCon this year? Which one? Do you believe in any god? Just curious. I'm very Buddhistic, but also agnostic. Is James single? Asking for a friend. James, the audience wants to know. I just want to know what women talk about men when they're not present. Okay. What do women talk about men when they're not present? Honestly, absolutely everything. You might think women only talk about like, oh, he's broke or not broke, or he's handsome or not handsome, or he's fit or not fit, or he has big dick size or not, or something. No, women talk about everything. They will say things like, yeah, yesterday he was hanging out with his cousin, and then he called me and said he's gonna out with his cousin, and he didn't tell me up front, and then just didn't talk to me for 3 hours. And also he has a small wiener. And by the way, his aftershave smells like fucking acid. Like there's nothing else not being talked about. Like any little thing you can think about. It's like the most random shit, and believe me, women will tell that to someone. What do you think about Austrian painters? They should chill. Drop your face routine. My face routine. What do you think about Austrian painter? Yo, if you keep wanting to ask me about Hitler, I don't know what the fuck you want from me. You have to leave me alone. So they are as graphic as men or worse. I mean, I don't know what men talk about. What is the max length of a small wiener? Well, I don't have a penis. Yeah. Is sex after marriage still a thing in Germany? Yeah. You have perfect skin. Thank you. What are your next travel plans this year? I'm going to Vancouver soon. Plus an Israeli island if you has... What? Israeli island? What's that? You don't? I'm out here. You don't? I'm trying... What'd I say? I don't like you. Bitch, I don't like you either. What's with all the weird... Oh.
Nani? Nani? Nani manyo? Julia.
Girl, don't lick my titties. Every time. Is 30 inches enough? I'm fine with 9. Wait. Since you slow down cigarettes, you look healthier than ever. I know! I really do. Ugh, I hate it. I hate how easy it was the whole time. Stop licking mommy's chest. Do you know dogs are taught to do that? No, she was born a pervert. This kid is growing lucky. Do you smoke? I haven't smoked weed properly in like 3-4 years. Like in between I have like a puff when friends have it. I don't fuck with weed like that. I grew up with weed. Weed was like my childhood drug, and I'm over it. I just don't like it. And truthfully, let's talk about red flags. I hate it when people smoke weed. I generally hate it. I cannot chill with them. I like people who smoke from time to time, but every single day, don't talk to me. They're like, I can't. No. But yeah, once in a while, that's fine. My family does that too. Once in a while, my mom smokes some weed, or my uncle, or someone does in my family. I smoke it every night mainly for, we're like, yeah, I guess. I think personally, the reason I don't like weed is just, it makes me too drowsy and sleepy. What do you do to relax? I chill with my dog.
Stop licking mommy so much. You lick mommy way too much, Gumi. You need to relax it. Stop, Gumi.
She's obsessed.
Oh, you sleepy deepy. You chihuahua.
She got very clean teeth. Yeah, I brush her teeth. The lamp's called a double-headed sunset lamp. Was the rapper accent nice and gentle in person? I guess. You ever try gummy weed? Gummy weed? No, not really. I just don't like weed, guys. I might have to block the term weed in my chat because people come in here every single stream. Do you smoke weed? Have you smoked weed? When will you smoke weed? Do you like weed? Better leave me alone. What are your biggest fears about a relationship? My biggest fear in a relationship is that I find the perfect partner and we get married and we have kids and then we're older and then my partner turns out to be one of those old fucks that turn around when a young hot babe is walking past them while they are holding my hand. I will have to do time in jail. Like, all that shit. 15-20 years of marriage, kids and everything, only for you to turn around to look at a younger model. Bitch, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Why so specific? Because, let me tell you something. I don't think I'm the most attractive person in the world, but I do see that some men find charm in me. When I walk outside, every day, you see couples, primarily older couples, and the man holding his wife's hand, and I see the man's eyes on me. I've been living this life since I was a teenager, where I see old fucks with their wifeys or girlfriends, and they turn around to look at me again. And just like this image, God, you're disgusting. Genuinely disgusting. So that's my biggest fear, that I end up falling in love with a man, the father of my children, for him to turn out to be one of those men. Even girls are looking around. There's a big difference between looking and like actually like starving in their eyes. It's okay to look? Fuck no. If you're holding my hand, my husband, and you turn your whole head like a fucking owl, look, if you walk down the street and there's a beautiful woman and you look at her and then you look back front, that's fine. Motherfucker turns his head back to have a better view? Oh hell no. That being said, if me, the wifey, if I'm not in the same area, let's say they're with their homies, there's no wifey, and then they see attractive woman walking past and they all look, okay, wifey not there. Wifey on the hand, turning your head, oh, jail. Vice versa, please, how many attractive men are actually walking on the street? There's a shortage of attractive men. I'm begging you. But yeah, again, having a peak, that's fine. That's an insult. It's an insult to the woman too. We're the ones who have to choose. Why do you think there's a rise of lesbians? Women just don't like men that much. That's not true. Women love men. It's just in this day and age where women also hold their own weight and their own provider and have the same opportunities as men, their standards come higher too. Because back then, the good old times where women just only had marriage and children as a aspiration, it was easier for men. But yeah, things are evened out, at least in first world countries. As long as you have confidence in yourself, women gonna feel it. Exactly. It's the good old days. It was enough to be the best hunter and bring home the meat. Yeah, I guess. Thank you, Ghost. What if his eyes are open but you can't feel his sight? What are you saying? The good old days, yeah. What country from Latin America would you visit? I was last year in Argentina. Got many wives, yeah. My ex-wife got pregnant, but the father was a neighbor. Holy shit. What if your husband catches you eyeing pool boy then? Pool boy? Like someone who cleans the pool? Truthfully, if I have a pool, I don't think I would have a pool cleaner because I have an insane distrust in people. I would never have a cleaner or a pool guy or a garden person because I don't trust people in my personal space at all. Would you date a jobless? Fuck no. Would you date a jobless? In this economy? Look, I don't date much younger than me. So the youngest I would date is, well, since today, 22. If at 22 you still don't know how to make money, go back in your mom's womb. This is just like, this is not the place to be. I don't say at 22 you have to have your life figured out, but you at least have to have like some mini job or something, or study something. Typical Twitch streamer statement. Because I don't want someone who has no job. Bitch, before I was a Twitch streamer, I was a waitress. I was a dentist assistant. I worked in a company. Don't talk to me. The reason why I talk like this is because if I was a streamer, I would say, yeah, maybe, who knows? No, I used to have regular jobs. I know what it is to work a 9 to 5. I know what it is to have to pay your bills with a regular ass job. There's no way I'm gonna have someone unemployed by my side. Absolutely not. No. Man would date down, woman date up. so. You know, everybody, you will get what you have earned. You are a good... And I've been working since I was 13. That's what I'm saying. Like, people have to work nowadays. There's no choice. I just want to see someone kind of ambition and grind. It's not that deep. Yeah. I'm tall, dark, and ugly, but I have potential. I just need a girl to boost my confidence. No, honey, that comes from within. You got this yourself. A guy would take a woman that has no job, but rarely a woman would date a jobless man. Yeah. It's just gender norms. Do you think money is important in a relationship? Absolutely. Let me explain you why. If there's only one person that earns money, the other person is just heavily dependent on them. And let's say the woman who earns money is very frugal. The other person cannot really keep along with their lifestyle. let's say the other person wants to go have dinner, but obviously only they can afford it. They can't take their partner because their partner has no money, so that's no quality time. Then there's like resentment where the other person starts feeling pathetic because they cannot really provide anything in a relationship or like heavily depend on the other one. It's just like power imbalance as well. It's almost like age differences. I don't think age difference is necessarily a bad thing unless the person's way too young. Let's say 20 and someone who's like older than 30. That's definitely a power imbalance. I can't date anyone with a gambling or drug addiction. Super valid. What about size difference? I mean, if the punani can handle it, why the fuck not? Not if the 30-year-old has a mind of a 20-year-old. No. There's no sense of gratitude either of what people have. Social media destroys that. I think you say social media destroys that is because you generally do spend too much time on social media. I don't go day to day thinking about the fact that social media destroyed my idea of love and gender norms and this and that, because whatever I see on social media, I take it with a grain of salt because it is just social media. If you actually feel like your worldview on things are getting destroyed, you have a weak ass mindset. Turn off your PC, I'm telling you. Your feed must be really fucking selective for you to be like, oh my god, this is so fucked. As soon as you start seeing the internet too serious, I don't think you should be on. I don't think you should be as often as you are on here. And I'm saying this as a streamer. I'm like, if you see me, I'm part of like the chronically online community because that's what streamers are. But I am here because it doesn't really personally affect me. I'm telling you, it is not as black as white as you think it is nowadays. Don't stare at my soul. The chat is here. You can also be not influenced by whatever. Yeah, exactly. You can see something on the internet and it just like not have an impact on you. If I was a sorcerer in Jujutsu Kaisen, who would I be? Good question. I guess Utah. Yeah, but then probably most of the people should switch off computer because propaganda works. Maybe, yeah. Why are you talking to chat and not a friend? I mean, this is fun too. 99% of what's on the internet has nothing to do with your real life. Exactly. If you fell in love with someone and they had a lot of money, would you let them provide for you? It'd be a plus. It's not mandatory, but if they insist on like buying me a pretty bag and I know they're ballin', like generational ballin', why not? But I give the same energy back. It's not like I'm just receiving. I'm someone who wants to even out the balance. So if someone gives to me, I will give them back. You know? The way I was raised as the oldest, I feel like I always have to like make it up. Oh wait. I need to sneeze. I always look ugly as fuck when I sneeze. Women don't care about women. Wait, what? Women don't care about women having money. They do. Have you ever seen a man react to when a woman says she has her own apartment? Look, you guys are men. I'm looking at the camera. Any woman, ever, if you tell a man, yeah, I live alone, those men, they just never leave your place ever again. You think men cannot be gold diggers? Have you ever seen a man react to when a woman makes more money than suddenly calling her mommy? Please. As much as you want to put this gold digger role on women alone, men can do the same shit. And I'm not even, don't get me wrong, I'm not even like blaming the men. I'm just saying, let's not make this like a one thing. Hi, Juicy. I'm good. My girl is a homeowner and a business owner. I much prefer her to some younger broker. Exactly. I think the main reason why people like someone who has money is stability. Because how many of us actually grew up rich? I grew up with a single mom who she worked 9 to 5 and got like government benefits. Anyone that ever used to be broke or like something similar, they know for a fact that stability is everything. And sadly, money is that. People always say money doesn't buy happiness. Everyone who says money doesn't buy happiness either is in denial or you just don't know because you grew up privileged and you just don't understand how money is tied to everything. Money is not only tied to objects, it's tied to rent, bill, health, well-being, depending on what you can eat or not. It's like money can buy comfort. Exactly. The moment you have enough money that you don't have to worry every single month about how you pay your rent and like transportation, like, I mean, I think it's the same behind the statement is that you don't have to be rich to be happy. No, yeah, you don't have to be rich to be happy. Super fair. But money definitely does buy happiness because comfort and safety is happiness. Money doesn't buy happiness, you bought it. Yeah, we have to buy everything nowadays, you dumb fuck. Rent, bills, gas, fuel, food. The fuck you mean? Money doesn't buy happiness because you bought it. Brother, that's like everything. How the fuck do you think you're watching the internet right now? On your fucking internet bills that you have to pay unless your parents pay for that shit. So, you tell me, motherfucker. Obviously. Are you kidding? Goddamn. Anyway. It wasn't very demure of me to speak like this. Money can buy happiness. Anyway. I still have PC and use free will. Sick. I have free Wi-Fi, so free will. I would feel weird if my girl made like twice as much as me. I don't mind providing for most stuff. Me personally, I have a rule. If a man provides more than me, that's cool. But if I provide more for my man, he better lets me use his dick like a pogo stick 24/7. I don't give a fuck. If I was a man and I would be providing for my woman, I understand, man. Like if I provide for you, the least you can do is jump up and down my dick if I was a man. So I understand. Because as a woman, again, if I make more than my man, I want to wake up and I want that shit to be ready. You know what I mean? So I understand the power dynamic between the provider and sex. Cause I'm just like, hello? That's just like my opinion. If I would make more money than my partner. And they're on trash duty until the day they die. If I provide for you, best believe whatever trash bag is in our house, every time you walk out, you better take that shit out. I don't ever want to touch the trash bag. And they cooking? No, I do like cooking, but yeah, they can do trash duty. Here's the thing. If even from the provider, I won't want my partner to do the household fully, because I'm also a control freak and a perfectionist. So let's say the dishwasher, and I see my partner load it in. I have a better system probably. So I would say I do the dishes and you do this. Like I would see what my partner's strengths are and let them do that. But I would, as a provider, pick my duties, and for example laundry I will do, cooking I will do, dish I will do, but everything else, the bed, I want to do the bed. I feel like I will probably do the bed better than my partner. Yeah. Anyway, foot massage, they can do that, yeah. Facts, the clunkers can do our. Do you think love is transactional? Ish? We're the same. What if he cooks better than you? Well, then he can cook, but I don't think that's the case. Cleaning bathroom? I love cleaning bathroom. Since I don't do drugs anymore, the closest I get to drugs is bleach. My hairstyle looks best on a man. I like mustaches. Perfect stream to watch while I'm tucked away in my work cubicle. All good luck at work. Jane, thank you. Is that Rocky? I'm wearing contact lenses, yeah. Relationships in general are transactional. We aren't satisfied in relationships in which we feel that we're given without getting something in return. I think the main issue is that, okay, I'm gonna go philosophical. I don't even know if you can call it philosophical. Most people do something in the hopes of a reaction. Let's say, when I ask you guys, how are you? I expect you guys to ask me back. But how many people can say, how are you? Fully with the intent of generally wanting to know what you do without, receiving the question back. I think it's the same with relationship. Like, we do things in a relationship and we like doing it, but also we're like, okay, I did this and that and that. Let's see what my partner does. And that's how resentment builds, because we compare. It's almost like most people have like a rank list on their mind when they're in a relationship, and they're like, okay, I did that and that and that, but my partner only did this and this and that. I feel neglected. But that's just like the wrong mindset. You shouldn't do something for your partner if you want something in return. That just like completely gets rid of the intent almost. I used to be guilty of that. I felt really good being a good partner because I did so much for my partners, but then I became resentful because I was like, okay, I'm doing all this, but my partner doesn't pull their weight, and now I feel upset about them, and now I'm gonna make it a problem for them, which is gonna be a problem for us. And it's just like a constant circle where you feel shit, like you feel like taken granted of and not appreciated and stuff like that. But it's also not fair to your partner who is not even aware of this mental war that you have. Do you agree that love is enduring? I think so, yeah. Thanks for the prime. Do you want kids one day? Yeah. Do you? Relationships either live or die because of communication. That's why communication is important. Real. North American man or European? Historically, North American. What about you? For me, it depends on how close I am to the person who asked me alright. Yeah, of course. Which flavor is your vape? It is kiwi, passion fruit, guava. Do you want communism one day? You want communism? Brother, my country is, my family escaped from communism. I'm Vietnamese. I would like kids, but I don't see that in the future. Hey, why would you? Do you think two lovers should be similar or opposite vibe? I don't think they have to be the same vibe. I don't think they have to necessarily be opposite. I don't think it really matters. She's a vapor now. This is the last day you see the vape, because tomorrow I'm gonna have my lollipops and I'm gonna be sucking on those lollipops 24/7. Because I already quit smoking cigarettes. Which is really, really hard so far. Do you like morning kisses? I do. I haven't found the right person, like you said. Money is important. It is important, yeah. Now smoke weed. See, what did I say? People cannot stop talking about weed. Leave me alone with weed. I don't care about your freaking weed. Don't come into my fucking stream talking about weed. Brother, I've been smoking weed since I've been 13. Listen to me. I'm done with it. I'm done. I don't want to smoke weed. I don't want to do any drugs anymore. Do you think masochism is okay, or mental illness? I don't think you could compare masochism with mental illness. One is sexually, the other one is just like What's your ethnicity? German, Vietnamese, Scottish. What about you? Poly? I don't care about poly. Is that a vape? Yeah. Do you think your relationship advice is pretty universal or mainly only true to you? Obviously, my relationship advice is only true to me because it's my own experience. But if you want me to be general, I can give some general relationship insights that I think most people can resonate with. Would you date a sensitive young man who likes feet? You have to leave me alone. I have an OnlyFans, yeah. Jade, I want your eyes. You want my eyes? Take them. Okay. What do you want to do with them? Why would you read that comment? The OnlyFans comment? That's advertisement, brother. That's what keeping this shit on top of my head, like the roof. Some of y'all are white, bro. I think they want the brown eyes. Oh, you want brown eyes? Now I need to get my glasses because I'm blind. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the green contact lenses, these here are the only ones I had in the house. I didn't have my normal contact lenses, so with the green looks like too perfect. Brother, I just took them out. Luca! Wait, everyone say happy birthday to Luca. Today is his 22nd birthday. Is Gumi old? She can't jump the bed. No, Gumi is very young. It's just Chihuahuas, their joints are like, they can easily get like hurt. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Aw, how sweet of you guys. Everyone really coming together. The dark guys, I appreciate it. Wait, Puka is here. Yeah, James. Samir was here before too, Luca. Not James. No, but Samir was here before too. She's lazy, got it. No, she's not lazy. Here's the thing. I taught my dog not to jump too much because the older dogs get, their joints will become a problem. And I want my dog to live as long and healthy as possible. And that's the reason why I just have these stairs. I live on not the ground floor, so I always have to like carry her when I go walk her. And wait, I have to like, you know, pick her up every time. What's your love language? My love language is acts of service and words of affirmation. What about you? Raw ground beef and gold milk on the bed. Official significant other till age of 30? What does that mean? Should guys only look to date when they have their fitness and career down? No. I've seen a guy on Insta that kidnap homeless people in the tinfoil van. What's your MBTI? Oh my god, wait, this is insane news. Okay. I've been doing MBTI since I've been 15. And I always was like green type, and the past 3 years I was INTP. For the first time in my life, I am ENFP? ENFP? I was never an extrovert, but this is the first time I got an extroverted result. What is MBTI? It's like personality test. Wait, is Luca still here? I can't see. James, is Luca still in chat? If he's gone, then never mind. He's gone? Motherfucker. I want to do the MBTI test with him so bad. That's something we can like do a video of. INFP, do you think you'll have a significant other till age of 30 or YOLO? Till age of 30? Brother, I want a significant other till I die. But yeah, I've never been ENFP ever in my life. Do you speak fluent Vietnamese? I don't even speak any. Again though, going from INTP to ENFP, I Unreal. Have you ever felt insecure about your face? Yeah, I have a lot of insecurities in my face. First of all, my biggest forehead. I try to learn to love it, but it is pretty fucking big. I also have like a more manly jawline. Like it's like I feel like most girls have like a cute little, and I have like this. Also, I have a ethnic nose, so I have like a bum, which is not a bad thing, but I grew up in a white family. I'm the only Asian one in my family, so comparing my nose to theirs is like all like a button, and mine's like a little bit. Have you ever thought about getting it fixed, just like your jaw? No, it's just I was born with it. I mean, it's normal. It's normal to have like, that's not a 5 head. It's a 5 head, yeah. It's a 5 head. Big fours are elite. I am part Vietnamese. What about you guys? What's like your insecurities? Big forehead, more knowledge. Oh! Okay, you know what? Test me. Test my knowledge, guys. I'm gonna ChatGPT the shit out of this chat. Do you think guys with big noses attractive? Let me do ChatGPT answer. That's a good question. Historically, small noses are more appreciated, but as of recent, bigger noses are being more appreciated on men because they signalize a great face writing experience. Kachung, is there anything else you want to know? What else? I should run a diet. What kind of diet? I cost too much water. I still don't know why people say that. It's not about size proportion. I'm insecure about my bigger peepee. Well, how big is it? Do women actually want to write my nose? That's a good question. It also depends on your face itself. Women prefer to sit on handsome faces. I don't think a big nose itself will be a pussy magnet on your face. Truthfully. That's still ChatGPT saying these things, it's not my opinion. 7.5 inches? Yeah, no, that's not a big peepee. Go home. Go home. Why is the stream 720p? This is like the past. It's ChatGPT. Okay, guys, ask me other ChatGPT things. Come on, I got this. We no longer need chat. Okay, so many people left after I said that 7.5 inches is small. See? Man's ego's so fragile. How are you gonna cry when a random bitch on the internet tells you that your wiener is small? Like, people really be like, she thinks my wiener is small. I'm not gonna watch this anymore. She's saying wiener. I say boom shakalaka and wiener. That's one of they left. There's a lot of Vietnamese people here. Does girth matter? I think girth or griff, how do you say? Griff or girth? Girth, girth, griff, girth. I think it only truthfully matters for the first pop in. So for those who don't know, for those who don't have sex, when you insert it, it makes like a motion as soon as you go in. This only happens the first time you go in, really. I think for that it matters. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Yeah. No, I think that's basically it. I think only for that it really matters. I don't really... Do you think we get parts equal to the value of us? We get what we are? No. Jade, we want to watch a football game together? Yeah, maybe. I'm German. What do you tell a man who has been single his whole life but has all female friends but he is straight as fuck? Wait, what do you tell a man who has been single his whole life but has all female friends but he's straight as fuck? What do you want me to tell him? Do you want me to dab him up? I don't understand. Tell him? Can you rephrase this? I'm trying to understand your question. I don't know what you want from me. Stop being gay? No, don't stop being gay. Being gay is awesome. Do you have a boyfriend? Okay, let me repeat. I don't have a boyfriend. I am single, but I'm not single, and it's complicated. And even though I don't have a boyfriend, it definitely am still not very available I'm not available at all. And just because I'm single doesn't mean I am single. Because I am single, but it definitely doesn't feel like it, and I'm not acting like it. So, But the fact that I just hear, it's complicated. What do you mean situationship? Okay guys, let's switch the roles. I'm no longer ChatGPT. You guys are ChatGPT now. What do you understand under a situationship? So power tonight, what? Absolutely. Wait, what time? Because usually when we play Power World, it's like 5 hours from now. Do you want to enjoy a good time? Yeah, I just asked about, oh my god, Luca. Someone asked me if I have a, I want you to hear the explanation. Someone said if I'm single or if I have a boyfriend, and what I said as an answer was, I said I don't have a boyfriend and I'm single, but I'm not single and I'm not available. And even though I'm single, I'm not acting single, and it is very complicated. And what else did I say, James? You want each other but don't want to commit to... It's fucking without commitment? Why are you telling me this information? Oh, sorry. I thought it was funny. I have multiple reactions to at the same time. Maybe say you don't have a... What's your attachment style? What attachment styles are there? Situation, if you're in a group. Have you started dating mostly white men? No. I've actually got 2 guys. Give me one reason why you won't marry me. Give me a reason why I won't marry you. Okay, one reason I won't marry you is, truthfully, I think your username is kind of whack. Sorry. I think if you have a better username. So shut it up. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Like, type shit. Luca, stop this. So you're having sex or no? Ask Luca. Would you live with 5 husbands? Oh no. You want to marry a billionaire? I love unhinged Jade. Handsome, but you're like charming, not only beautiful. Oh, thank you. Are you a Resident Evil fan? Love Resident Evil. Brutal. I'm mostly Luca, you're handsome. Do you work as a model? Can you repeat about the reason, please? Oh yeah, your name. No more drunk Jadey streams? I just had a glass of wine. I think that's plenty. I still have my tea and my dad's merch. Would you ever fall in love with a soulful white boy with a heart of gold? Leona, yeah, my dad's favorite character in League of Legends is Leona. He's a nerd. You're always drinking, aren't you? No, I quit smoking. She already has, yeah, Luca, speak your truth. When do you want to play Power World? Would you date a guy who loves model trains more than you? I don't know about model trains, maybe Pokemon cards. I think I can draw the line with Pokemon cards. Model trains, I would feel hella disrespected, truthfully. What rank is your dad? So, I don't know much about my dad's League of Legends rank, but I can tell you something else. My dad, back in the days, was triple gladiator in World of Warcraft. That's like the only rank I know. I think the max rank my dad ever had in League of Legends was close to Diamond. My dad's a gamer. Should teammates? Oh, James, we don't deserve this. Thoughts on Marvel or DC? Okay. Marvel, DC question. Simple answer, I prefer DC. Because I think the lore and the characters are just like way better. The only one that truly carries in Marvel, for me personally, is Spider-Man, Avi. But yeah, DC fucking clears. Eudora's tall as shit. I know. Should I stand a bit next to it so you see how ridiculous it is? Wait. Let me fix my pants. Because my pants have been open the whole time. Okay. Watch me go back. Do you see this? actually fucking insane. I'm like 5'1". Looks like a box. Goblins. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Who's the house made for? Me. Is the door too big or you're too small? I'm 5'1". So the door is like... Oh. You guys do the quick math, I don't do that. Do you open it like a Dark Souls character each time? I actually never close the door. I only close it for like streaming. For like my sister, she's sleeping right now. I don't want her to wake up. But usually I keep the doors open. How are you supposed to get the ceiling spiders? I don't actually. But yeah, talking back about Marvel and DC, all in all, I find just the story writing and character writing better in DC. I mean, Martian Manhunter, Nightwing, Satana, Holy Trinity, love them. Then also Suicide Squad, fucking gas. And I don't mean Suicide Squad the movies, I mean Suicide Squad the comics and the animated series. Then Young Justice is freaking incredible. Justice League animated series, the movies and the show, top notch. Here's the thing, the reason why Marvel is technically better than DC is because they just did better casting and they had better directors. Because the real life movies definitely mock DC by a lot, apart from Batman. Batman is on par with most of the Marvel things going on. It's just like poor movie directing, really. Respectfully, why are you famous? Are you a model? I'm not famous. I'm just on the internet. Anyone can nowadays get followers on the internet. That doesn't mean anything. Marvel's better because you prefer Marvel. No, I prefer DC. Batman versus Spider-Man, who wins? Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man has so many different versions. There's like this galactic version of Spider-Man that takes like cosmic energy that's almost like Captain Marvel. Like OP as fuck. Batman has a lot of plot armor, truthfully. Prep time. You know, but the reason why Batman is the best, because Batman is a great father. I like how he keeps adopting kids left and right. Damien, Dick, Batgirl, you know, it's like, what a freaking great father. I love Damien. He's such a naughty little demon. Who's the best Batman actor? I have to admit, I did like Ben. Of course, Bale clears, but I did not hate Ben, truthfully. I think Bale is also like a lot of nostalgia. It's like Spider-Man. Like, most people say Tobey Maguire, but I think objectively, I think Tom Holland was the best Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is still great, but he was not nerdy enough in my opinion. He was still too cool, you know what I mean? Because canonically, Spider-Man is the biggest nerd ever. But Andrew, he's great, don't get me wrong, just like, I think he's just too attractive to be like this nerdy stereotype. Tom Holland generally felt like a teenager. You make a cool Satana? Is Satana Asian? I don't think so, no. But I appreciate it. Oh my god, I love DC. And then also it's like stuffy, I'm getting sick. It's 10 as tea, for real. Feel so bad for her and her dad, too. He was the most kiddish out of the three. Exactly, this is exactly what I like about him. Peter Parker is not just a character, it's a soul from Marvel. I agree. I think Spider-Man is the most important Marvel superhero. If you disagree, that's fine. I generally don't care. Spider-Man is definitely him. You're cool, Satana. Thank you. Spider-Man is the main character of Marvel. Definitely. Absolutely. Wonder Woman? That's DC. I never really cared for too much about Wonder Woman. If I had to make a list of woman DC characters I cared for a lot, was primarily obviously Harley, Poison Ivy, Satana, Canary. I like Canary a lot. I like Tigress. Honestly, MJ or Black Cat? I like MJ more. I know you guys like Black Cat, but I love MJ. I think the reason I love MJ so much is because of Emma Stone, my beloved. She made me really love MJ. Emma was Gwen. Oh, she was. My bad. Then I don't like MJ at all. I like Gwen. Yeah, then I don't give a fuck about MJ. Who the fuck? That ginger bitch? Nah, I do. I do like Gwen. So you ask is Black Cat? Yeah. But if you ask me Gwen or Black Cat, then I would pick Gwen. Gwen dies though? Yeah, but she dies as a legend. MJ's my baby. You know, actually talk about superheroes. Do you know who I want to talk about? Lois Lane. But not Lois Lane. I want to talk about Smallville. But not just Smallville. I want to talk about Lana Lang. Because Lana Lang, fine as fuck. There will never be a cast on TV as hot as Smallville. The closest will be The Vampire Diaries. Wait, you're not waiting for this. You're not waiting for this. Okay, so I just talked about hot cat. It's a Damon shirt. And because I love vampires so much, I also have a Twilight shirt. But truthfully, if you ask me, I'd rather have a Klaus or Elijah shirt. Because I liked Damon the younger I was, but the older I got, I became more Team Stefan, and then eventually just like Elijah and Klaus. Bonnie was fine as fuck too. Bonnie's the best. Caroline and Bonnie and Rebecca. Those three are my favorites. Damon Stefan, because I prefer Stefan. When I was younger, I liked Damon because he was like the bad boy, but the older I got, I realized that Stefan is the answer because he's like reasonable and nice and kind. Will you ever come out with JD merch? My merch? What's gonna be in a merch? My tits? Did you watch the originals? I did a little bit. I only watched the first season. Stefan's toxic as fuck. Stefan is the toxic one? The only issue Stefan has is that he's a Reaper. Not good. Damon's the one of the issues. He's like hella bipolar and hella toxic and also a rapist if you think about the first season. But I still have a shirt because, you know, but guys love vampires because love to be kissed in the neck. That's true. Maybe. Nina's mid. I'm gonna time you out. I'm gonna time you out for one day. How dare you come into my stream calling Nina Dobrev mid? Who the fuck do you think you are? One of the most attractive women that ever walked on this planet to come into my stream? Listen, in case you guys haven't realized it yet, I love women. You're not coming far here putting other women down in my stream. The fuck? Jay's getting mad? That's my biggest pet peeve on social media. I have a lot of people coming into my stream saying things like, oh, I like your stream more than insert female streamer's name. To me, the biggest turn off in humans, not like as a partner or anything, just like generally as a human, if you come into my space and say something like, oh, I think you're funnier than this girl, or I think you're more beautiful than this streamer, or I like your content more than this female streamer. Brother, shut the fuck up. You women can coexist without being compared to each other. Like, imagine you come into my stream and be like, oh, I don't like your energy. The guys before you were really nicer. Like, I think you should leave. Like, it's not a compliment at all. It's disgusting and it's annoying. Like, there's not a single woman on this planet that will feel honored if you say, do you like them more than this other female? And if a girl genuinely likes that, best believe she's very male-centered and has nothing else going on for herself. That being said, has zero female friendships, by the way. Another red flag. Because we always talk about red flags in men in my stream. A red flag in a woman is if she doesn't have any female friends and she says things like, oh, I only have guy friends because they are less drama-free and more easy to be around. Bitch. Like, that's so weird. One to 10, how cooked is your sleep schedule? It's fine, it's only today really bad. That's a red flag. No, definitely, it's a red flag. I don't have a single friend in my circle that only has other men friends. All my friends I have, they're like, so I think female without female friends is a bitch. If her reason for only having guy friends and no female friends is because she finds other women dramatic, then yeah, she's a bitch. That being said, if a woman doesn't have any female friendships because of circumstances, but actively going above and beyond to like shit talk other women, like, that's ridiculous. What time's over there? It's like 3 a.m. You're more entertaining than JadeyAnh. Thank you. Just don't compare girls in this stream, that's all. In general, it's stupid. Stop doing that. I think we all should just like be nice to each other and love each other and let people do what they want to do. There's no reason to compare them. Because, I don't know, do you guys compare each other to like other people? How do you detect a red flag? By instinct or by character? Probably instinct. Because either have all women or all men from me. That's true. Not anymore, no. I compare a lot. I compare myself. Bro rage baited too hard and got banned. Balkans? You know what they say? Comparisons to FIFA Joy. True. Dankeschön. No, but the woman I know want to... the woman I know I want to make me fat. So, are you only dating feeders? I'm so confused. I'm so confused by the sentence. They like to feed me, I like to be fit. You can do both. Oh, almost sneezed. Oh my god. Oof. Anyway. Gosh. My nose is so runny because I'm getting sick. What's your favorite genre of music? Jazz. Those were some crazy faces. What'd I do? I can't see. I was like runny. Ugh. Oh. Use a neti pot? I don't have one. I could put different music on for you guys. I could put my drunk Mexican dad music. Your perfect date? My perfect date is... My perfect date is you pick me up, then we have a bite, then we buy Pokemon cards, and I get like 10 Algium cards at the store, then we go eat again, maybe take a digestion walk, then we go to my place, and maybe watch a horror movie. And then you go home. Sex on a first date? Only if you talked before that for a longer while. Like if you met on a dating app and on a first date, I don't think I could do that. Other people can. Is you going to the gym? Yeah. I'm vibing to the song right now. What's ethnicity? I'm German, Vietnamese, Scottish. What about you? Don't fall for it, guys. She's luring in your credit card info. You're mine? When she was cleaning? Fuck yeah. I play it because my daughter's Mexican. So I feel like the need I have to play it. Yeah, my daughter.
Come on. Come on, Yama. It's a baby. It's a good girl. A Chihuahua. Are you Mexican? You're Mexican. Yay. Is a good girl. Is a good girl.
She's cute. Me and Gumi are the same ethnicity. Oh, you Mexican? Fuck yeah. She has tiny ears. Yeah, she does. Otherwise, she would break her bed. I don't want her to. A sombrero? I bought her one before, but she hated it. What's your fondest memory of your childhood? My fondest memory? Truthfully, I think it's all really simple. It's like spending time with my cousins when we were younger. Like we would go sleep over at my grandparents, and then they would make us fries and like some iced tea, and then we all went out to the harbor on our bicycles, collect stones, and we did that like every summer. It's like really simple life. I think that's my fondest memory. What about you? Can you send me your 10-step skincare routine? I still need to record it. Do you still spend time with your cousins? Yeah, I met them 2 days ago. We meet every week. My cousins and I, we are super close. They're like my siblings. What about you guys? Do you remember which song was on the radio at that time? I'm from Germany, so back then I mainly listened to German radio. I guess back then it's I can play the song that's played on the radio. Actually a different song. It's a bit later, but it also connected with my... This is like... You have a rock collection? No. Are your cousins Asian or German? They are Asian Greek, actually. You prefer mother's side or father's side of cousin? Father's side. I don't have anyone on my mother's side, really. This is like German. Wait.
Wir bleiben wach, bis die Wolken wieder lila sind. Wir bleiben wach, bis die Wolken wieder lila sind. Oh, bis die Wolken wieder lila sind. Wir bleiben wach, bis die Wolken wieder lila sind.
There's like, kind of like my youth. No, actually, do you know what my youth is? This. The German version, because internationally you only know really like the English version. This is gas. Ich muss durch den Monsun hinter die Welt, ans Ende der Zeit, bis kein Regen mehr fällt, gegen den Sturm, am Abgrund entlang. Und wenn ich nicht mehr kann, dann geh ich daran. Laufen wir zusammen durch den Monsun. Like this is like my childhood. Oh my gosh, we're getting old. Tell me your skincare routine. I use a lot of products. I don't even know how to like. I don't even know the names of it. I just like know the image of it. Didn't know the song is a German version. The original version is German actually. Like this is it. You guys know the second version of it. Now he's with Heidi Klum. No. That's not the main singer. His brother is with Heidi Klum. The main singer is very gay. Maybe recommend me a serum. Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna take you to the bathroom. I might look really shit with the lighting there, but like, I don't know the name of anything I use. If the internet goes away, it's James's fault, because he asked me to show my serums that I'm using. Oh my god, it's so bright. Okay. Is the internet still okay or not? makeup. No, not this. Holy shit. Huh. Okay, this is what I use right now, but this is not usually what I use. Usually what I use is from this brand, Centella. But right now I'm using this because I have no choice. Then I use Centella. I love Centella. I love the cleaning oil. I love my nipples. The titties looking nice. Oh, you mean my tits in general? I thought my nipples were out. Yeah, so from this brand I use like the cleansing foam. I love everything about it. They also have like the toner from it, but yeah. So first I will makeup with oil cleanser. Then I use a foam cleanser to remove it. Afterwards, I use a toner because I'm prepping my skin for niacinamide. And the reason I use niacinamide is because I use retinol. And retinol dries out the skin. So the toner essentially puts a protective layer before this step. Each step has a specific time. Your natural hair is really pretty. Oh, thank you. So toner I leave on for 1 to 2 minutes. Niacinamide I leave on for 1 to 2 minutes. And retinol I leave on for, if I can, 10 minutes, preferably 50 minutes. And during that time, while I leave that in, I do my dental care routine, which is oil pulling, flossing, brushing my teeth with the first toothpaste, then the second toothpaste, and afterwards I use a tongue scraper to clean my tongue. And I don't rinse my mouth after brushing my teeth with water, because the toothpaste I use is like a protection barrier for my teeth. So if I use water afterwards, it will flush out the good things about the toothpaste, basically. So yeah, after the retinol set in, I use this for at night. Sometimes I use this moisturizer. I like these. Now in the morning, the first thing I do is I wash my face, because after having retinol on my face, I need to wash it because sun and retinol doesn't go well. And I've been using lately this mild Real Shot as kind of like a mild exfoliation when I wake up in the morning. So what I do is I wash my face with water, then I put this on, and after I let it sink in for like 2 to 5 minutes, I put on, you drink so much better mine. Well, I put on sunscreen. I have different sunscreens on. Oh my god, it's stuck. Okay. This is my regular sunscreen. Very known. This is the one I use in summer. This is the one I use when my skin feels like a little bit like more dehydrated. And this one I don't use. I'm just showing it for funsies, because whatever. Now my exfoliation routine. Oh, okay. So once or twice a week, I exfoliate my skin. Exfoliating doesn't mean I scrub off. I use gentle things. So when I go in the shower, I use this for my body, which is like a BHA cleanser. It just like keeps your skin really like nice and your pores really clean. And I use it on my face when I'm in the shower. After the shower, my face is kind of like the pores are like open. It's kind of it's not really a fact that the pores can be more open. So it's kind of just like a thing. Pores are not more open. They're just like more easily accessible to like clean out and put like, you know what I mean. So yeah, I use this in the shower, and when I usually brush my hair, I leave this on my nose and stuff for like 5 minutes, and I rinse it off. When I come out of the shower, I dry my face, and then I use the Kiehl's clay mask. I put the Kiehl's clay mask all over my face. But here's the thing, clay mask should never stay too long on. So a lot of people use clay mask and they wait until it's like piss dry and then they remove it. The reason why you cannot wait until it's like super dry is because while it's still in like a moist state, it can go into the pores better. So when you remove it, whatever got into the pores, you can like, you know, get out as well. If it's too dry at some point, it's just dry. It doesn't really pull much, it's just like there, it's like stone, whatever. After I remove this, I use from Paula's Choice the BHA exfoliation. It is 2%, and I apply it with like my fingers. People use cotton pads, but I just use my fingers. Apply that on, and after that, sometimes I wash it off, sometimes I don't. And when I'm done with that, usually I do like midday. I put sunscreen on, and then I'm like good to go. Now here's the thing for my lips. I think my lips are like somewhat hydrated right now. They're dry. For my lips, I use Torridon. It's like a moisturizing acid. And to top it off, I use the Laneige sleeping mask. So this is to put moisturizer on your lips. This is what seals it. This is what keeps it like moist. And just like the combo together, I can like show. It's like really easy. Just like you do this, apply. Wait. I'm gonna clean up in the meanwhile. And then after it's like done, and it's gonna be like juicy for the next 3 hours. I have a lot of skincare products. Yeah, this is what I do. This is my skincare routine. My body, while I'm here, should I do my body care routine or no? Okay, while we're at it. Okay. This is an African washcloth. A lot of people use loofahs. Some people don't use anything. If you don't use anything, I assume you're dirty. I use the African washcloth because you see the material, it's kind of see-through. That means bacteria doesn't easily trap in it. For example, a loofah, if I would hold a loofah up here right now, you won't be able to see through it. You'd have to keep buying new ones because the bacteria would be just trapped in there. With washcloths, African ones, you can put them in the washing machine, and then they like good and clean. So they're like really, how do you say, good for the environment. The first thing I do when I'm in the shower, I use a simple, neutral, unscented bar soap, because many people, if you make a mistake, when you go into the shower and you use things, you use a shower gel. Shower gels don't clean you. They can maybe give you moisturizer, or they make you smell good, but they don't clean you. A proper bar of soap, preferably pH neutral, that's what cleans your body. I trust me right now, if you get a bar of soap and you get shower gel, there will be a distinguished difference between those two. Like you will generally feel clean with a bar of soap, and the other one is just like on top of it like lotion. So after using this together, next step. Holy shit, there's water in there, shit. After that, I already showed this. This is kind of like to clean my pores, clean my skin, make it like nice and soft. And here comes the next step, which is like the best one. After using that, and I keep using this, I remove this and then I use my hands, because this is like a body scrub that keeps your skin like super smooth and clean and soft. It's amazing. And the last step for like my vagina and stuff, you should never put soap on your vagina. The only soap you can put on your vagina is like this kind of stuff. It's like super pH neutral. It won't throw off the balance, which means your vagina and your dick, whatever, is just like gonna be clean without having a weird reaction. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Before I shower, I use a dry brush. So what it does is it removes dead skin. So I just like, before the shower gets warm, I just like brush everything, brush my butt, brush my legs, just like do fucking anything of it. And then I go in the shower, so I can do the routine I just showed. And after that, I go out, dry myself, and I use this because since I was a teenager, I had back acne. I don't have back acne anymore, but I'm like terrified. So this is like kind of like a antifungal spray just in case. You have to dry yourself up first, and then as soon as you're completely dry, you can like spray wherever you want. The next step is I use glycolic acid for like smell and stuff. Like no, before I actually use sometimes witch hazel, but like this is like the main thing. That I put this in my armpits. I put this on my feet to keep them like soft. I put this on my knees and my elbows to keep them like non-wrinkly. And after those 2 steps are done, here comes the next step. Give me a second. Okay, wait, I'm almost done here. So the first thing I do is on my problem areas where I get like bumpy skin, I do like a AHA lotion. So let's say like the inner sides of my thighs, because I like shave myself a lot there, or kind of just like anywhere where I get like more like razor bumpies, I put this on. Then I put this all over my body, which is like a body oil. It's just amazing. After the body oil, for smell, I put like this vanilla 24-hour moisturizer. And after that, after everything is dry, this is from Lush, and these are massage oil bars. So if you rub it in your hand, it is turning into oil, and this is like giving like an extra scent. And yeah, I think that's the majority of it. And that's what I do every single day almost. I don't use this every single day because it's like too harsh, but the other products I use every single day. Thank you, James. I'm gonna clean this up now real quick because I made a mess here. Let me put this all back. But yeah, this is my shower routine, my skincare routine, my everything. Yeah. And that was not even everything. Like you only saw my face routine, my body routine. You didn't even see my hair routine. Because I have like 4 different products I use in the shower alone. It's annoying. That's my fault because I bleached my hair, so my hair is like really fucking broken. If I don't use all these things, my hair is gonna fall. I think in a year I have to no longer do all these things for my hair. But until now, in order to like not lose my hair, this is it. Yeah, like my hair is really like ugh, kind of like a mess. You went to the temple. Yeah. But I take a lot of time. For example, when I shower, sometimes I do take 20 minutes. And if I do my hair on the same day, it's like almost 30 minutes. Yeah. That's it. That's my whole skincare routine. I appreciate the routine. Thank you, James. I'm curious about yours. Let's talk about when you play Overwatch. I'm curious about yours so much. Those products are not available in India, you reckon? I'm pretty sure they are available in India. You make it sound like India is like some bumfuck nowhere country. India is a huge, very central and important country in Southeast Asia. Like, why do you make India seem like it's like a bumfuck nowhere? It's like the Texas of Southeast Asia. Sorry. Serious question, how you stop gooning? You want to know the real answer about why I stopped gooning? Yeah, you do? Okay, the real reason why I stopped gooning is because in December, I got railed so hard that I realized nothing will come close to it, so I just stopped using sex toys. That's it. you know? Let's say like this, you're on this beautiful planet Earth, and let's say your main goal in life is to eat the best food in the world. And then at the ripe age of 25, you happen to have the best food experience of your life. And afterwards you're like, huh, did that. And then your hunger for food just goes down because you did that, right? It's kind of like where I am. I'm not 150, I'm 156. Big difference, actually. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The difference is you still have to eat, nobody has to goon fuck. Yeah. That won't help me stop. You guys are cute, thank you. I love being blind. For a woman that looked like Jade to be... Is it true toys ruin the actual act a bit for you? I have to say, as a woman, okay, you know, this is a guy stream. You want to know secrets? Truthfully, I started using toys 2023, and back then I had a boyfriend. And I have to say, as much as it's shit to say, having toys, I tried to implement them in the sex life because I realized, oh, toys are very efficient and they are very useful, but they became kind of like an intimate thing where when my partner would try to use them, I got annoyed because I was like, this is mine, you know? And I got excited every time I could use it over the actual act because I got closer to what I wanted. Because I feel like a lot of men think it's more important that they last when it's more important that the woman should reach the goal. And a lot of women just don't reach the goal. It can be nice if it lasts a long time, but it's like men. If you fuck for hours and you don't come, it's still nice, I guess, but you didn't come. And that's like how I feel with toys, or most women feel with toys. It is shorter. Sometimes you only need it like a minute, but because you actually come from it, is like the best. So it definitely skewed my view on sex a little bit because I realized how little I come with people. You know? It's unfortunate, yeah. It has nothing to do with dick, it's everything to do with tension, technique. Are your boobs still squishable? What do you like the most? What I like the most? Ah, you tell me what you like the most. A combination of things, yeah, definitely. I don't think you can blame it on like shit dick. It's just like, you know, the reason, for example, back then with my ex, the reason why I didn't come is because he didn't have a job. I didn't come because he didn't have a job, and that sounds really ridiculous, but I realized in our relationship, the fact that I just couldn't feel attracted to someone who doesn't pull his weight. I'm very much attracted to ambitious people, and back initially when we started dating, I didn't think he would be jobless for the whole duration of our relationship until I realized, oh, he is actually. So I completely lost all urges. That was like 3 years ago, for example. Like I'm saying as an example because that's when I started using toys. But he was the only one I ever dated that didn't have a job. After that, I made myself a boundary to only be interested in people that have money, make money. Respect is big in a relationship. Oh, of course, but you know. How to stop being scared of sex? Never be scared of sex. Don't have it. Do you have a job? Yeah. It's my apartment. My name is Pansy and I don't game. However, I really want to just have chatting Twitch. I have ideas to have different theme days. To a girly just starting out. Truthfully, girl, I was really lucky. Just stream as often as you can and hope that you get viral somehow. But don't be try hard about it, just have fun about it. Me out. Slip me out. OnlyFans is a job. And it works! And it works! Can you imagine? My job is OnlyFans. Not only does it work, but also I still have parents that love me. And I have a social life and I have friends that care for me. Like everything they usually say about like OnlyFans creators, like, oh, they don't get loved by their father and stuff. I'm meeting my dad in 2 days. What's up, Reptile? How do you feel about people lying about OnlyFans earnings? Who does that? Like, lie how? You guys come to see him? No, actually I'm going to see him because it's my my grandma's death day. Sophie Rain, she lied. Doesn't matter, she made millions, who cares? Sophie Rain claiming she makes 50 million getting exposed. I'm pretty sure she probably made 50 million. Guys, Sophie Rain is like one, if not the biggest OnlyFans creator. I'm pretty sure she makes 50 million. Like, even if she lied about a certain number, I can tell you for sure with the range she has, she easily made 50 million. And who gives a fuck, guys? Don't you have jobs? Why the fuck do you care if Sophie Rain's about her earnings? In what way does it impact that if she potentially lies about her earnings in your life? Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Can we move on? Not to be disrespectful, like, we can talk about anything, everything, but like, that's really fucking stupid. God. I live on my inheritance. Fuck yeah. Do you know calvicular? Is that mathematics? It's brainwash drama. See, interesting. Buffy as a pimp. Fuck yeah. Men spend a lot of money on OnlyFans, like, what the hell? It's crazy over there. Yeah. He is the ADC player, isn't he? Reptile? Maybe, yeah. I'm done with the leak scene. You have to leave me alone. Your hair looks amazing. Thank you. Do you miss Europe? You would never guess where I'm streaming right from. Have you ever made it over or under 1 million OnlyFans? Are you asking me if I made 1 million? Yeah, bro, I made 1 million. That's why I'm twitch.tv. Jake, could you please say, nah, I'm good. Thank you. The only reason I don't want to say it is because I don't know how to pronounce it. But like, Don Silicon Harden, you really want to talk about my boobs, huh? Okay. What exactly do you want to know? Like they still have like normal physics. It's not like they're like attached and they go like, they're like stuck there, you know? They move, they bounce, they're boobs. But do they like squish? They squish. They have to squish. He's German and really handsome too. Who? Do they pop sometimes? No. You mean Reptile? Okay, again, reptile, German and handsome. Sick phone case. Love a song. Okay. Have you seen it? Are you my Mexican queen? You're just like in general like this. Alisa Liu? I don't know, but yeah, I've seen her. She's amazing. Very phone case, yeah. Why is it Latin music? Because my daughter's Mexican. I am Mexican. Fuck yeah! As a matter of fact, all my favorite people are Mexican. I mean, creatures. My dog. I guess you. Who else is Mexican? I don't know. Well, my dog is a creature, so James is Mexican. Fuck yeah. That's already free. I can only say one thing in Mexican. I don't even know it's Mexican. How do you find Filipinos? I like Filipinos because they're just like Asian Mexicans. And I like Mexicans, so obviously I like Filipinos. Mexicans! I'm Mexican Icelandic. Bro, that's like such a sick combo. Holy shit, I've never heard that combo before. Canadian best language? Oh, I can speak Canadian. What's up, bud? That's as far as it goes. Yeah, honestly, I can only say bud. Speak like Luca? I don't think I can speak that fast. Wait, let me try to speak like Luca. You know, they call me Batman because I be having all those lost souls on the streets, woman left and right, screaming for my dick, you know. I can't even speak that fast because I have to take breaks. I don't even know how he speaks that fast sometimes. God, I love white sauce in my mouth. And what else does he say? I don't know, what else does he say? Who's your daddy? You know, very Mexican time where you're like, I know. So 2 months ago I was in a very Chinese time, but I feel like lately I'm in a very Mexican time. I wonder what it is. I hope next month I will be Puerto Rican or maybe Polish. It'd be nice. I love the glasses, thanks. I also love to be blind. I have some Mexican eggs. Do you work out? I do. I have been working out. It's been almost a month consistently. My biceps? Relax. Oh, relax. I'm gonna take a pee. I think my phone has to charge. Ooh, my phone has to charge anyway. Or are we gonna end the stream now? What do you guys think? Lights on. I mean, it's kind of like ended, right? Because you wanna see us play Palm World, huh? Yeah. What time is it right now? I guess so. I don't even know if he's ready right now, but yeah. Is that Schimmel? Bruder, das ist Stuck. The lighting's fire. Remoa. Yeah. I kinda got money from Remoa. No, the reason I have Remoa is because I travel a lot. Like a lot. So I need a good suitcase. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I see you guys. I don't know if I see you tomorrow. I don't know if I will. Because the reason I might not stream tomorrow is because the day after is my grandma's anniversary of her death. So I think I have to be well rested for that. Okay, it was a nice stream. Boy. And I'm sober. God is real. Good night. Don't forget, choke on a dick or something. Bye.